NFL do not want to speak to you.
On the next Judd.
CSI, Thursday on CBS. It's all here.
Dearest Lily, I've been searching for some new words to describe how much you mean to me, how much I love you.
Oh, Holden, you are incredible. How did you find time to write a love letter? So you're taking Lily back?
In many ways, we never really left each other.
Is that what they call it when you live in different houses, see your kids at different times, date other people?
I don't expect you to understand.
Well, that's good, because but I don't want you to think that I'm slow, you know? I didn't go to one of those private schools or nothing, but I know when I'm getting dumped.
I'm not dumping you.
Well, what do you call it in Oakdale? Exploring other options, maybe?
Rose, come on. Don't do this,
That's
all
all right.
right?
You know, this is a joke. It's funny, but you know what? The joke is on me, because from where I stand, Lily gave you nothing but grief. And me, I would have given you a kidney.
Come on, let's just sit down.
No, I like to be on my two pegs when I get bad news. I knew what I was getting myself into when I came into this town, and I went into you and me with my eyes wide open. It's over, you know? You don't have to hit me over the head with a brick, but I wouldn't feel it anyway because I'm too numb.
Rose, I don't want it to be over. Not like this.
So, would you care to explain to me why you're running around done up like Florence Nightingale?
I told you.
Right, yeah. Julia deserved to be leveled while she was a patient in a psych ward.
She's no crazier than I am.
I wouldn't go there right now,
Would you
Carly.
explain it to me? What is this hold that Julia has over men, huh?
The woman is sick.
You call yourself a cop, Hal?
What's your point?
My point is that she's got you snowed, all of you. You and Jack and the men in the little white coat.
How are we snowed?
Into thinking she's some innocent wacko and I'm the big bad wolf.
You slugged a mental patient.
I would have gone for the knockout, too, if Nurse Ratched hadn't pulled me off of
You're
her.
talking yourself into big trouble here, Carly. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit more rope, but I want a calm and reasonable explanation, and I want it right now.
I told you. Julia is a big fat fraud. When I found out, when I heard what she'd done to me,
they also know that you're the world's biggest liar. Me, on the other hand, I'm honest, moral, loyal to a fault. I'm grief-stricken over the loss of my baby, and so stressed out about my failing marriage that I committed myself to a mental hospital. Huh. Liar, saint. Liar, saint. Wonder whose story they'll buy first.
You were saying?
it's no use. I can't talk to you about Julia.
Why not, Carly? I already know something's up. I mean, you waltz in here, you dump a broken compass on Jack's desk, and the next thing I knew, you're using Julia Snyder as a punching bag. Now, no more games, Carly. Tell me what's going on with you.
I got here as soon as I could.
Miss Snyder didn't want me to call you.
I'm glad you did. Is my wife all right?
She is now.
Hey, what is it? What happened?
Carly Tenney, that's what happened.
This Tenney woman disguised herself as a volunteer and attacked poor Miss Snyder. Thank goodness I came in when I did. If I hadn't, she would have killed poor Miss Snyder.
have some time alone with my wife, please?
Of course.
I'm sorry. I asked the nurse not to bother you.
Tell me everything from the beginning, from the moment Carly got here.
Well, she snuck in a candy striper's uniform, if you can believe it. And it was really quiet in here, so she got away with it. I think she told the nurse that she was waiting for lab results or something. And then the second that we were alone, she accused me of acting crazy, Jack, just to hold on to you. She called me a liar, Jack. She said that I set this whole thing up just so that you wouldn't leave me. I mean, what kind of person does it take to want to be locked up in here? Jack, I am all alone without my family, without my friends. The isolation is horrible. And why on earth would I want to be stuck in here when I could be at home with you?
All right, calm down. It's over now. All right, just tell me the rest.
Well, there's not much more to tell, really. Except that she kept saying these really cruel things, Jack, and I wanted her to leave me alone and go away, and I told her. I didn't mean to, Jack. It just slipped out.
You told her what? Julia, what did you tell Carly?
The truth about her horse.
No, you didn't.
Jack, I had to tell her so that she would know that I wasn't well. I mean, don't you see? Don't you see? It was, I had no other choice.
No, Julia, we agreed that we were only going to discuss what happened to the horse with Dr. Michaels.
I know, but she started hitting me, and I was too afraid to even yell for help. Please, don't be mad, Jack. Don't be mad. I couldn't take it if you were mad.
I'm not mad. Where's Carly now, do you know?
Nurse Riley called the police, and they took her away.
All right, I'm going to the station and find out what's going on.
No, you're going to go and help her after what she did to me?
I've got to do damage control, Julia. I've got to straighten this whole mess out for all of us. Okay, I'll come back and I'll see you real soon, all right?
I know you'll take care of everything. You always do.
Okay, you'll be all right? Okay, get some rest.
I will. Good night.
Good night.
Well, you're a handy guy to have around, Owen. So, what are you in for? Schizophrenia? Bipolar disorder, or just plain old depression? Oh, well, we all got something, right? But you know what? I'll tell you what we really got. Free reign to break a few rules. I love being crazy, Owen. Don't you?
Your clothes may be designed for the Gentle Cycle, but many regular detergents are not. Gentle Cycle Woolite is designed for the washing machine, and there's no shrinking, stretching, or fading. Trust Woolite, gentle by design.
3 kids is a lot. Mommy, mommy, mommy. That's what I start my day off with. But each day I make time for myself.
New Dove cleansing cloths with 1/4 moisturizer and vitamins A and E.
They make me feel great.
Hey, man. Want to taste of something make you feel good?
Leave me alone.
Try it out. You don't know what you're missing. A little crack won't hurt you.
It'll make me a crackhead.
Won't cost you nothing. This one's on me. Absolutely free.
I said no, man.
Good job, son. That's just what you do if that ever happens.
Okay, Dad.
Deal with your kids. Tell them the truth about drugs. It could be the most important role you ever play.
Like how you handled yourself.
Is your asthma really under control?
Yes, but I still get short of breath.
And you wake up at night wheezing and coughing.
I just use my fast-acting inhaler.
But you use it almost every day.
Is that what you call control? Ask your doctor if Flovent is right for you. Prescription Flovent twice a day helps control the inflammation that can cause everyday asthma symptoms. Even helps improve lung function. Flovent won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden attacks. People switching from an oral steroid like prednisone to Flovent, an inhaled steroid, need to be especially careful. While adjusting to the switch, your body is not as able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve.
Now this is asthma control.
This joint is really jumping!
Here comes Jump and Learn Elmo. He jumps through the alphabet. He counts like crazy.
1, 2, 3.
He sings and plays too. Kids can't get enough. From Sesame Street.
Dr. Scholl's next stop, the LA Marathon.
26.2 miles.
I'm ready to go.
We'll see you at the finish line. We gave a group of runners our Advantage Sport insoles to prove how much they can help their performance.
Go, go, go!
It's the only sport insole with the Advanced Force Line Energy Return System, which helps give runners a more efficient stride.
Hey, congratulations! So how did our Advantage Sport insole feel?
This is the best that my feet have ever felt after a race. It was incredible.
The impact and the stress was just absorbed by the insoles. Awesome!
Woo!
Treat yourself right at drscholes.com.
The Comeback Cats of Arizona continue their emotionally charged drive against the dangerous and determined Duke Blue Devils. The NCAA Basketball Championship, Monday night on CBS.
A weight loss plan that could slim you down for good. Tomorrow on The Early Show.
Hey.
Hi. Sorry to drop in so late. I tried to call, but my cell phone is dead.
They have these little things called chargers.
Can I come in?
Of course.
Oh, looks like I'm not the only one clocking overtime.
Yeah, I'm researching case studies, seizure disorders.
Wow. I've been doing a little research myself, and I've got an appointment tomorrow at the state prison.
Great. What time should I be ready?
Ben, we already talked about this.
I changed my mind.
Look, it would be much better if I went to the prison to talk to Curtis's father first, alone.
Look, Leanne, I may be new at this parenting thing, but if there's one thing I know, it's that you show up for your kid. And that's what I plan to do. So save your breath, counselor. I'm going to that prison tomorrow.
I love the girl you were, and I adore the woman you've become. I look at the new you, and I see my past, my present, my future, my life.
The new me? Rose is the new me. I wrote this letter last summer. He's talking about Rose.
Hey, welcome back, darling. I know you're coming by the house tomorrow, but I missed... What? What is it? What's the matter? What is it? It's nothing. Darling, what are you talking about? Let's not start that kind of thing again. Let's not pretend. You're upset. It's visible. What is it?
Holden's not in love with me. He's in love with Rose.
So you want it to be over, but you don't want it to be over. I could look it up in that fancy dictionary that you bought me, but I think the nuns at St. Gregory's would agree it's the same thing. It's finished. Through.
Rose,
Put a fork in
Rose,
us.
I hate this. I just hate this.
Then why are you doing it?
Because it's the best thing to do for all of us.
Holden is right and there's right. And you were right for me. Remember that night at Naples we had together? Remember that dancing? And afterwards at my motel room, we opened up those dopey glasses out of the paper wrap and we toasted. And we didn't care. We drank Chianti. We just toasted to new beginnings. We made love. Was that a lie? I mean, you pretending that I was Lily at that moment?
No.
Were you just so lonely it just didn't matter who it was?
No. I wanted to be with you.
Oh, so I get one night and Lily gets forever.
Look, I never thought that we'd end up at this place.
Sure you did. Because you never stopped loving Lily, and that little tidbit of information was buried under a lot of horse manure and hard work.
Rose, I would never, ever use you like that. Never.
No harm, no foul. You know, I could live on that memory of that night for the next 10 years or so, and it looks like I'm gonna have to do that.
You are one of the most incredible women that I have ever met.
Yeah, so incredible you can live without me.
No, not without you.
But not with me.
Rose, you've helped me get out of my rut. I mean, you've been there for me. You showed me how to have fun again. You showed me how to enjoy my work, to be proud of it. You've been a good friend to me, more than a friend.
That's what every girl wants to hear, you know? We're gonna be chums. You and me, you know? We could go bowling. We could start our own league, the Pinheads.
See, I mean, you're the only person who can make me laugh like this. And who else can cook up 15 different Italian dishes at a moment's notice?
The day Lily puts pasta fagioli under your nose is the day I join a country club.
Don't join a country club. Join a family, a real family.
Pop's my family.
Joe's not the only family that you have right now. Let's just stay here, at the farm. You and Joe, you can both live here.
A couple of freeloaders?
No, not at all. You know, Mama, everybody has to pitch in. Besides, this way she wouldn't have to be alone again.
What's Lily's take on this plan?
She's all for it.
Oh, Madonna.
She doesn't want you to leave any more than I do. I would miss you, Rose. You're a part of our family now. Please. I want you to stay.
Here.
Thanks.
Look, Carly, I know you've been going through a hard time lately.
File it under the story of my life.
The wailing on Julia? I mean, that's over the top, even for you.
Thanks for noticing.
Hey, this isn't some prank we're talking about here. This is assault and battery.
Oh, you forgot. With intent to do bodily harm.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Why is that, Hal? You said you wanted the truth.
If Julia presses charges, this could wind up in court.
So what? Let it.
Being steamed because Jack went back to Julia is one lame defense, Carly. Now, will you please give me something that I can work with?
Forget it. I'm staying put.
I'm trying to give you a break here.
Thank you. I appreciate that, but no thank you.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
And I do not want to talk about horses. Not to you, not to any lawyer, not to anybody. I want to see Jack, Hal. I want to see him now.
Well, Jack is not on duty.
He'd come if he thought I was arrested.
Which you are not.
Well, then do it. Cuff me.
What?
Arrest me. Throw me in the slammer, Hal.
You're not making any sense here,
I'm
Carly.
making perfect sense in a Julia sort of way.
Again, with Julia.
Do it, Hal. Arrest me, or I'll find a way back into that loony bin and I will finish what I started. I will rip her hair out strand by stringy strand.
All right, Carly, fine. You're not giving me any choice. Let's go. Let's go. Slocum! Book Miss Tenney on suspicion of assault and take her down to lockup.
I really believe that a family doesn't have to look like one thing or another.
We just adopted John. Right away, I fell in love with him.
A first-time mother with a 4-year-old.
It's overwhelming. At the end of the day, his clothes are a disaster.
Introducing Tide Rapid Action Tablets. Now getting clothes really clean is really simple. They help get out more tough stains than any other tablet.
What matters to me is that he knows he's home.
How many 1-liter bottles would you have to buy to equal the amount of water you get from one pure faucet mount? About 378. Pure faucet mount filters. Pure water made easy.
Hold on to your shower cap. New Energy Rush Zest is in town. Smell the energy. Refreshing, clean rinsing, Zest. You've got clean, baby. Zestfully clean.
You know, you can clean your dentures faster than you can shower.
Because Polydent 5 Minute has such minty cleaning power, it leaves your dentures minty fresh and clean in just 5 minutes.
Minty Fresh Polydent cleans and freshens in only 5 minutes.
Working out was not working out. I needed a pad, and Meg says, pads feel like diapers. Try Playtex tampons. Great move. latex Gentle Glide tampons. So comfortable, you can't even feel them. Yeah.
Hey, Coach, you just won the championship. What now?
Kmart Dollar Days. I need laundry detergent. I mean, look at these uniforms.
It's Kmart Dollar Days, and it's your chance to save on what your family needs most. There are hundreds of items from $1 to $10, plus great Dollar Day values throughout the store. Kmart Dollar Days. Easy to shop, easy to save. Way to go, Coach. What do you need? It's Kmart Dollar Days.
You can't fool a migraine. If the stuff you're taking doesn't treat every part of it, you've still got a migraine. That's why I take Excedrin Migraine. I saw here that it's been approved by the FDA for all the symptoms of a migraine. Tylenol isn't. But if you want, give it a try. Me, I'm done fooling around.
Excedrin Migraine. Powerful relief.
Hello, Carly.
Is Jack here yet?
No, I haven't seen him.
So Hal sent you down here to play bad cop?
No, I came here as a friend.
My friend?
Carly, handing over that check to pay off Craig's debt was a pretty remarkable thing to do.
You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished.
Well, it must have cost you.
At least I have my health.
I'm trying to thank you.
You're welcome.
And, look, I'm no expert on human psyche, but how can you literally save a man's life one day and then turn around and attack an emotionally unstable woman the next?
I had my reasons, Margot.
Yeah, but to attack an innocent person, Carly?
Julia is about as innocent as your brother is. She tried to ruin me.
Sorry, but I don't see how Julia could ruin you.
Liar, saint. Liar, saint. Wonder whose story they'll buy first.
Look, I know it was a dumb thing to do, but she had it coming to her.
Well, Julia's had her set of problems the last couple of months.
She's made a career out of having her problems, Margot. Look, I'm going to tell you exactly the same thing I told Hal. I will speak with Jack and only Jack.
Well, as far as I know, he's not coming in.
Okay, then could you try to tell him that I'm stuck in here?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Carly, it's none of my business, but it seems to me that you are a pretty good mom. And I don't see how staying away from Parker for even one night, is it really worth whatever it is you have to tell Jack? And Hal is Parker's father, so the stunt you pulled at the hospital today is really not going to win you any custody points in the future.
You're right. I know that you're right. I guess I haven't thought it through. Tell Hal I'm ready to talk. I'll tell him everything he wants to know.
I am not going to argue this point anymore. Look, if you don't trust me, I can always refer you to...
Whoa. I trust you.
Then let me do what I do best.
I'm just no good at standing on the sidelines.
I come from a long line of lawyers and doctors. I know the type.
Right. Then you're cool with me going with you to prison tomorrow?
No, I'm not cool with you going... What is this, a male thing? Look, if my dad told you to stay put, would you be giving him this much grief?
Absolutely.
Because I can just give him the case and let him go on from there.
If Clarence Darrow and his prime were on this case, I'd still want to go to that prison.
Why can't it wait until we get Thompson to sign away his parental rights?
And what if he finds out about me later? Feels like he's been conned, starts some kind of counter proceeding. What, Leanne, since Curtis has been with me, we have been dealing with baggage and working through issues, and the kid doesn't even know his father's alive yet.
What are you talking about? My old man's alive?
I thought today had changed everything. I mean, we really had a turning point in our relationship today. We had a meeting with Luke's teacher, and she said that Luke was an at-risk student because of his home life. I know, Holden went off on the teacher. He wouldn't even let her imply that I was anything less than a perfect mother.
Good for him.
No, she had a point. Luke and Faith have been bounced around all over the world because of me and what I've been going through.
Darling, they have never been with anybody who didn't adore them.
I'm off the subject. The point is, we had an argument on the way home in the car, and we got in an accident, and we ended up in a ditch.
That's your idea of a great day?
We had a fight. Oh, 5-alarm argument, and all the old hurts and frustrations came out, and Holden had all these emotions bottled up inside, and just that anger turned into something we never expected. We told each other that we still loved each other, and we ended up...
Oh, honey, you did. In the car. Oh, I'm so glad. How sweet. How was it?
It was beautiful.
How was it? All right.
It was perfect. It was... Oh, it was perfect until I found that letter.
Oh, honey, this letter. Somehow Rose got a hold of it. He wrote it. She got a hold of it this summer. I don't know. Maybe knowing you're coming back, she thought she might be losing ground with him. So this is some sort of an insurance policy.
Well, she went on the offensive? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
No?
It doesn't matter if Rose planted that letter. It's what's said in the letter. Obviously, Rose touched Holden in a way that I never have. And if Holden truly is in love with Rose, then we have no future. Don't you see? Oh, I get the picture. Now starring as gum-cracking sister with a heart of gold, Rose, second banana D'Angelo. Huh.
What are you
I'm a lot of fun. You know, I'm a lot of laughs around the Sunday dinner table. Maybe I could graduate to spinster in. I could babysit for you guys 24/7. I don't have a life or anything.
Can I
guess it could be worse. I could have married Bobby Carlucci and had a dozen kids with no necks.
Excuse me. Can I get a word in here, please?
Who's stopping you? Go ahead.
There are many people who care about you.
I don't want to be cared about. I want to be loved.
You are. This Mama. She's crazy about you. And what about the kids? Luke and Faith, you ready to check out on them?
I would never check out on those kids. You know that.
Okay, fine. So what are you going to do? You're going to write to them occasionally? You're going to come see them once or twice a year? It's not enough. They'd miss you terribly.
Would you miss me?
Very much so.
Really?
Really.
Okay, let's say I stay put. We're all sitting around Emma's beautiful kitchen table. You, your wife, your kids, the ex-lover/sister-in-law, and my pop, the all-American family.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, especially here in this town, I'll tell you. What do we do? We compare notes?
Rose, I am so sorry about this. I never, ever meant to hurt you.
Who's hurt? I'm just stating the facts.
So, then you'll stay?
Pretend I'm not still crazy about you. Pretend my heart doesn't get stuck in my throat every time you say my name. I'm nuts about you, Holden Snyder, and I have no idea how not to be nuts about you.
Well, maybe in time.
Time. What does time do? Rub salt in old wounds. While you and Lily are playing house, I'll be happier sticking around here playing the what-if game that I am so good at. What if Lucinda had adopted me? What if I had met you when I was 15 years old? What if Lily had just run off to the outback with Simon? What if one thing in my life finally turned out the way that I dreamed?
It will, Rose. One day, it will.
Yeah, you got a twin out there somewhere that I don't know about?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Just my luck. One of a kind. I know what you're saying, all right? And I will think about staying.
Good. That's all I can ask.
Do one thing. One thing for me. One thing.
Sure. Whatever you want.
Can we just be together, like, here, one more second? Can we hold each other close like we did at Mabel's? When we danced? Little Stevie on the jukebox. He sounded like he was singing just for you and me.
That was a really beautiful night.
It was beautiful. You wrote me that amazing love letter you took. I memorized every single word. The letter.
What is it?
Nothing.
No. I've seen that deer in the headlights look. What about the letter?
Forget about the letter. I gotta go.
Where are you going?
I gotta talk to Lily.
Oh, no, you're not anywhere. Not till you tell me exactly what's going on here.
Give it to me. You're okay. Mom! 3 different kids, 3 different opinions about everything, except about what they eat. Chef Boyardee?
Kids love Chef Boyardee beef ravioli. It has the taste they crave, and it's real food that's real fast. Say yes to the chef.
Want another way to look at Colgate Total? New Colgate Total Plus Whitening. The same 12-hour protection as Colgate Total, only whiter.
Toilet training has nothing to do with trains. My best advice is watch out for zippers, jeans, and overalls. This is the toilet. Flush. Don't fall in. You don't want that to happen. And this is the sink. Wash your hands and your tongue.
The best advice is always be consistent. Switching back and forth to diapers can actually slow down potty training progress. So stick with pull-ups training pants all the time, and you'll have a big kid in no time.
I'm a big kid now. You can do it. I know you can.
Every day, millions of dead cells build up on our skin, accenting wrinkles and leaving skin dry and dull. Every day, Alpha Hydrox gently lifts these cells away, defending against wrinkles and revealing moist, soft, smooth skin. Alpha Hydrox.
Do you have anything for cramps?
I'm a pharmacy.
Good, like a Tylenol.
Not Tylenol. I got my period. Do you have any Midol?
It's strong pain relief, and it's for bloating and fatigue. That makes Midol more complete than Tylenol.
I love tennis.
Walt Disney Pictures presents the best family film out there.
Is this spot taken?
A bird who thinks he's a dog.
I'm not a bird, I'm a Rottweiler.
And a dog who's trying to earn her spots.
We dogs need to stick together.
An immortal classic gets a wild new tale.
To the dogs!
102 Dalmatians on video and Disney DVD Tuesday, April 3rd.
Looking good, babe, looking good.
The old slogan, "You've got a friend in the business," still, to me, encapsulates the Gateway brand, because it says everything about honesty and Midwestern people being friendly and neighborly and not doing anything to a customer that you wouldn't want done to yourself. It's just all woven together. It is being a friend in the business.
Tonight, on a night of champions, only one man can be king.
I get winded peeling an orange. We all have our crosses to bear.
The King of Queens. Dan, what did Ray do to upset his mom?
I see you're firing up your little guilt machine.
There's a lot of miles on that machine, but it runs like new.
Raymond at a special time after the King of Queens, CBS tonight.
Tonight, get in the game with an all-new Late Show when Dave welcomes Craig Kilborn, plus Jerry, the controversial Survivor castaway. Then Craig's got LA Lakers coach Phil Jackson tonight.
Tonight at 5 on CBS 2 News.
Take me out to the ballpark. The boys in blue make their spring debut at Dodger Stadium. We'll take you there live. Plus a preview of the NCAA championship game today at 5 right here on CBS 2 News.
When you really need your Social Security disability benefits, call 1-800-66-BINDER. We do everything for you. You have enough to worry about.
Amazing Blue Star Ointment stops itching fast. Athlete's foot, jock itch, psoriasis, ringworm, scalp itch, stops corn and callus growth fast. Winter itch, dry cracked feet. The original. Ask for it.
This is Melissa before Zinedrin. Overweight, tired, everything a struggle. This is Melissa today, an amazing 54 pounds lighter and with more energy than ever. Zinedrin RFA1 is the only diet supplement clinically proven to increase fat loss by an extraordinary 38 times more than diet and exercise alone. Christine looked like this, but with Zinedrin, it took her just 12 weeks to lose 41 pounds and become a whole new woman. Zinedrin, #1 in America because it works. At GNC and health food stores everywhere.
7 on CBS 2.
The Survivor phenomenon continues Thursday at 8, 7 Central on CBS.
You're pretty pushy for a guy who just dumped me.
Don't you mean somebody who reads you like a book?
Oh, yeah, I mean the trashy romance novel, and Lily's one of the
don't
classics.
try to change the subject.
I got something to do, and I got to do it by myself.
Something that has to do with me, right?
Everything in my life has something to do with you.
That's not good enough. That's not an answer.
That's all you're getting out of me. That's it.
What have you done?
Can we just go back to the part about being family, no regrets and all that?
Talk now.
I did something bad, real bad, and I can't undo it. It's done.
What is?
When Lily came back this time, my brain went in rewind. You know, I started feeling like I did when I found out I was the toss-away sister, and I took care of business.
How?
Remember that letter that I was just talking about? How you wrote to me about how you adore the one that I've become. You see me, the present, the past, the future, my life.
Yeah.
I just couldn't let Lily get off that plane and take it all away.
Don't tell me that you gave Lily a letter.
I didn't give her the letter.
Thank God.
I did put it in her purse.
You what?
She doesn't even know that it's there, I swear! She doesn't!
You better be right, Roger. You better be right.
Where are you going, Holton? I only did it because I love you. You can't help me, I always will.
I told you, I ain't going to bed till you come straight. What's the deal with my old man?
Leanne was doing research on the adoption. She found out your biological father is alive.
But that's not what my mom said. Why would she lie?
Curtis, I think your mom was just trying to protect you.
From what?
Yeah. Curtis, your father's in prison.
But he's still listed on your birth certificate. Remember how we talked about parental rights?
Yeah, and you said my mom had to give hers up or Ben couldn't adopt me.
Right. Well, we can't move forward on this unless your father signs over his parental rights, too.
So we're jammed?
Well, not necessarily.
See, I knew I'd get the shaft on this. Where's the dude? Let me talk to him.
Curtis, that would not be a good idea. Just leave it to me, okay? I'll go to the prison, talk to your father, and convince him that being adopted by Ben is in your best interests.
What does he know about my best interests?
I'll handle it. I promise.
How long did you know about this, Ben? Did you know he was doing time? You said you'd be cool. Why did you keep it on the down low?
Honey, I asked Ben not to tell you about your father.
Why did you do that?
I wanted to get all the facts and have him signed off on the adoption so you wouldn't have to worry.
Is that true, Ben?
Ian's looking out for you, Curtis.
Ben wanted to tell you right away, so don't be too rough on him. If there's one thing he's guilty of, it's following his lawyer's advice.
I want that search warrant now, Davis. Within the hour.
Carly is ready to make a statement.
Oh, really? Well, come here. Have a seat.
I think you'd better sit down too, Hal, because you're going to be reeling when you find out what I found out.
Oh, really? Why don't you just, try me?
Julia Snyder is the biggest fraud since that little man behind the curtain in everybody's favorite movie.
Here we go again.
It's the truth, Hal, and I can prove it.
So, you attack Julia because you think she's a fraud?
I attacked her because she told me... You know, I still can't even believe it myself, but it's the truth. She told me herself that she's actually the one that's responsible.
You know what, Hal? I can take it from here.
Well, your timing is perfect for once.
Would you mind if I talk to Carly alone, please?
I'm in the middle of taking her statement, Jack.
I can take it.
That's a total breach of protocol, Jack. You can't handle a case involving your own wife.
Fine, but Carly doesn't say another word until we have a chance to talk.
You're out of line, Jack.
Hal, please.
Forget Carly. I think it's time you and I had a talk. A long one.
Today I made an omelet.
I picked an apple.
I sent the fax.
This is about chemotherapy and living your life. This is about Procrit. If you're a chemotherapy patient and you feel tired and weak, ask your doctor about Procrit.
I played a game.
Procrit is a natural way to regain red blood cells lost during chemotherapy. And more red blood cells can mean more strength.
I caught a fish.
Procrit is safe and effective. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Procrit is for patients with non-myeloid cancers.
I went to the store.
Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
You know, I just love these things. The crunchy outside, soft inside, definitely addictive. I just don't know why there's a cat on the back.
Introducing new Temptations cat treats. Cats can't resist.
Can I get some water?
Sunday, my folks come by, see the look in my children's eyes. Something special about grandparents, so I'm baking croissants. They're so special, they're the action, the main attraction. Now I'm showing how I feel, showing this love of mine with the heart of the meal. My heart to yours, my heart to yours. Pillsbury.
I'm a plumber. Which foamer works better on slow drains? Read the label. Drano foamer says, wait 8 hours. Liquid plumber foaming pipe snake takes just 1 hour to clear drains and to clean pipe walls, too. That's why this liquid plumber's way better.
The Chevy Venture Warner Brothers edition with a fully integrated entertainment center. You can count on a remarkably quiet ride. Chevy Venture. We'll be there.
A deceptive new drug is putting college women in danger.
It is the perfect rape weapon.
An all-new 48 Hours investigation, Tuesday.
Spend Saturday with two remarkable women on CBS. First, Lydia DeLuca just won the lottery.
I have never had this much money at one time.
The season finale of That's Life. Then, the people who brought you Aaron Brockovich invite you to meet a new kind of hero.
Someone has to stand up and do the right thing.
An all-new Kate Thrasher after That's Life, CBS Saturday.
Jack, I know how tough all this has been on you. And now with Julia in the hospital, you can't help but let your feelings get in the way.
Oh, yeah, this coming from the one-man army against Craig Montgomery.
Touche, you made your point.
Look, Hal, I know I've got issues here. But I'm asking you to understand that there are some things that I don't want on the record. It's personal. Very personal. Please, I'm asking you, let me handle this. Please.
Well, Carly hasn't given her official statement yet. I only booked her to quiet her down, so... All right, Jack, why don't you take her home, let her blow off some steam.
Thank you, I owe you one.
Yes, you do. Jack, if you want to talk off the record, give me a call.
Thanks.
So what are the odds? Is Jailbird gonna cut me loose or not?
I'll take care of the odds. I'm not gonna let up until you are officially Curtis Harris.
Like the sound of that.
Yeah, me too. Look, I'm sorry I slammed you before.
Hey, forget it. If you just concentrate on school, keep your head together, we'll take care of everything else. Speaking of school, it's getting late.
All right, I'm going. Good night, Leon.
Good night, Curtis.
See you in the morning.
And tell the man in the slammer, any chump can be a father, but I found myself a real dad.
Will do.
Thanks for covering for me.
Hey, that's why they pay me the big bucks. I should go. Let you get back to work.
Right.
Can I have my hand back?
Sure. Sorry.
I'll swing by the hospital, pick you up at around 11, so we can get to the prison at around 1.
Leanne, you're the family law expert. Think you can handle Thompson by yourself?
Are you sure you trust me?
Completely. Let me know how it goes.
I will call you on my way back.
Darling, Holden wants you, all right? The letter's contents notwithstanding, he wants you.
Lily! Lily, it's me!
There he is. I'm right. Again.
We need to talk.
I was just leaving.
Good night.
Where's your handbag? There's something in it, and once I find it, then I can explain everything.
You mean this?
You read it?
Yes. It's beautiful.
It was meant for you. I wrote it for you. I was coming off a time when I didn't know what was going on between us.
No, you mean between you and Rose?
No, I mean between me and my wife, a wife that I thought was you. Well, there was nothing real about that time.
Oh, yes, your feelings for Rose were real. She touched your heart. I know, because I read it. Right here, in this letter.
Lily, I told Rose that we're getting back together again. Nothing changes that.
This letter changes everything.
Only if we let it. Lily, that letter is the past. We gotta focus on today. You are the woman that I want to spend the rest of my life with. I wrote that letter to the woman that I promised to love forever.
Oh, but it was inspired by Rose.
Okay, fine. Maybe it was inspired a little by Rose, but I was inspired because I was fighting for something. I was fighting for our marriage. And yes, okay, I did say that I loved Rose, but it was only because I thought it was you. I thought I was saying those words to you.
But it wasn't me.
But when I found out the truth, I never said those words to her again. You are the woman that I love. Lily, we have two choices here. We can do one of two things. We can either try and build this incredible life together, or we can let that piece of paper dictate our future. I know what I want. I can't make a decision for you. So what's it gonna be? Can we get past this, or no?
Last. Beg. Roll over. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Even the best trained pets can leave tough odors in your carpet. So get Arm & Hammer Carpet and Room Deodorizer with the power of baking soda. Look, our odor detector shows strong pet odors. Then we use Super Pet Fresh. It doesn't just cover up odors like ordinary deodorizers. See? It eliminates them with baking soda. No buts about it. If you've got pets in a carpet, you need Arm & Hammer Pet Fresh.
Fetch.
There's the Cadbury cream egg, and the caramel egg, and the Cadbury chocolate cream egg.
But.
All with delicious creamy fillings.
I love these eggs.
Nobody knows Easter better than Cadbury.
Because there's more to being a woman. There's Summer's Eve feminine care products, deodorant spray, powder, and feminine wash.
summer's eve. Enjoy being a woman.
What happens when science and moisture come together? New Tresemme Hydrology shampoos and conditioners. Hydro for moisture, ology for science. The science of moisture for healthy hair. Hydrology. Science that does more than infuse moisture, actually locks it in. For hair that's shiny, healthy, incredible. New Hydrology from Tresemme Professional Hair Care.
What will it take for you to talk to your doctor about Zocor?
Zocor, be there.
Now Payless has the latest spring styles on sale starting at $7.99.
The world is awash in sweet-tasting mouthwashes. If all you want is sweeter breath, take your pick. But for a healthier mouth, you need the power that's in Listerine. Listerine is the only mouthwash clinically proven to locate and liquidate germs between teeth, even germs that can cause the gum disease gingivitis. Why stop at sweeter breath? Liquidate germs with Listerine. Don't let a good mouth go bad.
He wanted out.
They have no right to do this to me.
Now they want him dead.
It's gonna be sometime tonight.
I did all I could do for you.
It's a definite act of betrayal.
You've been making moves against me for a long time now. Do the job yourself. Finish what you started.
And what happens next
They're coming after me. If I go down with you, they'll shoot all of us.
is everything on Guiding Light.
You know about the horse, don't you?
She told you. And you're still protecting her? Jack, that woman took everything from me. She robbed me blind, and you didn't do anything about it.
By the time I found out about the horse being poisoned, it was too late.
You got that right. That money was my entire future. Mine and my son's. It would have erased every rotten thing Winston Lowe ever did to me.
I'm sorry.
I don't want your pity, Jack. Save it.
Heldon let on to me that he knew.
Don't worry. I didn't tell him, Jack. Your little secret is safe with me, so you can keep on protecting Julia, playing the dutiful, wonderful husband. You really ought to take a bow, because your performance is brilliant.
I'm just trying to get her better,
Good
Carly,
luck to
so
you.
I can end my marriage. So I can walk away clean, Carly, so you and I can finally have a future together.
I'm not going to spend my life waiting for Julia to get over her latest breakdown. You have a wife who's convinced you that she's too weak to live without you. It's the perfect angle, really, because you feed on being the hero, the good guy. It's who you are. And that's what'll keep you beside her. She knows it. Everybody knows it. You walk away from that frightened girl in a locked ward and the guilt would eat you up. You're a great guy, G-Man. Nobody knows that better than I do. That's why you and I don't stand a chance. Why?
Just try not to overthink it. And don't second guess what it does or doesn't mean.
I should be like Rose. I should just forget about it.
It's not about Rose. It's about us. Do you remember what happened today in the truck? You said you love me.
I do.
So just hold on to that. What we feel for each other.
What if I had gone off with that plane and asked you for a divorce? What
What
if I had told you that I wanted to be with Simon? Would you have turned to Rose?
I don't know.
Would you have committed to her?
I can't answer that.
But it's possible.
Yes, it would have been possible. What would have been is not what is. Just hold on to that.
Why?
Just do it.
What are you doing?
This letter does not change us. And I'm not going to let it take away what we have found again.
Don't say another word. Just come home. Please.
Just how powerful are new whisk laundry tablets?
Weeknights at 7.